Before European settlers came to this place now we call Canada, as Anishinaabe, we were responsible for living in a good way. Living in a good way with all living things, including the earth and all things in nature. We used what we needed from the earth, and we were also responsible for caring for it. When settlers came, we agreed to share with them all that was needed from the land. For as long as the sun shines, the rivers flow, and the grass grows. Now we hear people talk about how settler governments provide for us. Handouts. Canadians' money being given or shared with Indigenous people. How did we get this so mixed up? How did we lose our way? Often we hear Indigenous people not wanting to upset the government because they may pull funding for community needs. In fact, people say, we cannot bite the hand that feeds us. In this statement, we are accepting that we are at the mercy of the government, being fed scraps from a master. What has happened here is the result of colonialism. We have forgotten that it is Indigenous people who agreed to share with settlers. The natural resources, the land, the water. It is the settlers who were invited to eat from our hand in the spirit of sharing. When government and religious institutions began the process of colonizing our people and attempting to reprogram us to think we were in fact the ones looking for handouts, many of us lost our language, our ties to our way of life and the earth. Many of us have forgotten who we are, but it is we who are sharing with settlers. To live in a good way, we must respect ourselves and remember who we are. We must never think of ourselves as being at the mercy of others, receiving scraps from this government.